don't own 2 Sub-Zero fridges or even a pantry, maximize your storage with these handy tips and tricks. This is 45 life hacks for your tiny kitchen and 13 space-savvy ideas to store your spices by Natalie Brown and BHG. I hope you like it. 1. Hack your unopenable drawers. It takes a bit of DIY work, but in a small kitchen, you need all the space you can get. Here's what you'll need. Front tip-out trays kit, drill, pencil, and level. Number 2. Enlist the insides of your cabinets. Even if you only have 1 or 2 little cabinets, you can still stick a cork board or a magnetic board in there. 3. They can also store your measuring cups. Learn how to make this happen on Family Handyman. 4. Keep them organized with a coat of chalkboard paint. Have I told you that my handwriting is at about a 2nd grade level? It is. From Tidbits from the Tremaines. 5. Organize by pegboard, a la Julia Child. 1. Use a 2x4 foot pegboard from Home Depot with 2 4-foot 1x2 planks. 2. Supplies. Wood screws, drywall anchors, assorted pegboard hooks. 3. Drilling the drywall anchors into the wall. 4. Lining up the 1x2s on the wall. 5. Lining up the pegboard, which will be drilled into the 1x2s. 6. Attaching the pegboard to the 1x2s with wood screws. 7. Painting the pegboard. Finish. Total cost, $30, more or less. Number 6. Skip the knife block. Chances are you don't have that much counter or drawer space. Put your backsplash to work with a magnetic knife strip, like this one, for $19.99 at the Container Store. Or for those of you with some fancy woodworking skills, check out the DIY version at Man Made DIY. 7. Make up the shelves, what you lack, in cabinets. Have an empty wall without enough storage? Hang a couple rows of shelves there instead. The Inspired Room shows you how to keep those shelves looking awesome. 8. Turn your fridge into a spice rack. Hey, in a small kitchen, everybody's got to multitask. Learn how to make these cute magnetic spice jars on Sun. To attach the magnet to the jar, I got out the old card table, stuck the magnets to it, put hot glue blobs on those, and set the lid with the jar attached on top of the magnets. That way, when the glue hardened, the magnets would be perfectly even. Next, I reinforced the magnet by putting a ring of hot glue around the edge of the magnet. Worked like a charm. 9. Make the most of your cabinet space with rolling shelves. Let no corner go to waste. You can find dozens of rolling cabinet storage things, like this one, at Home Depot, or carpenters can build it themselves with these plans from Family Handyman. 10. Use every single bit of wall space. Got a setup like this one? Get some shelves in there. 11. Utilize the size of your cabinets. With a little help from IKEA, Not Martha creates this functional, modifiable storage system on the end of one of her cabinets. This is obviously not something that you would do to kitchen cabinets you like a lot, as it will leave rather large holes. 12. Stick magnet racks to the side of your fridge. Hot glue 5 magnets to the top of each organizer and 4 to the bottom of each, equally spaced. Follow the link to write down any supplies you'll need. 13. Hang pots and pans from the ceiling. Yeah, these are usually reserved for expensive, fancy-ass kitchens, but if you've got the space above your head, why not use it for storage? This version from Bed Bath & Beyond is downsized for small spaces. 14. Line the area right underneath the ceiling with shelves. 15. Fill awkward corner cabinets with pots and pans, using hooks or Lazy Susans. This can work for organizing other non-corner cabinets too. 16. Use an over-the-sink cutting board to temporarily expand your counter space. Using your sink as a temporary chopping surface frees the rest of your counters for other cooking steps. Crate & Barrel has one for $29.95. This bamboo one catches veggies as you slice, $33.31 on Amazon. 17. Make all that under-the-sink space work for you with the help of command hooks and a little basket. For those little things that have nowhere else to live, via iHeart Organizing. 18. Command strips are basically the easiest and best route for attaching storage to the inside of your cabinets, like in this cool magazine rack mod from Inspired Life. 19. The insides of cabinets are also great places to put hooks for rags, gloves, and pot holders. 20. Keep dog or cat food in a cereal container. It's easier to pour, less bulky than the bags, and keeps it fresher longer. 21. Use a small curtain rod to store lids for easy access. Store them with help from Instructables. 22. Put shelves inside of your shelves. These are £7.50 at store, but you can find a similar solution for about $4.99 at the Container Store. 23. File your bakeware and cutting boards. It's an extra organizational step that keeps your stuff from precariously piling up. This bakeware filing system is $19.99 from the Container Store. 24. If you have the space, a kitchen cart can serve multiple purposes. It can serve as an extra counter, an extended storage area, or a temporary bar for entertaining. This one's on Mary Made This. There's a summary in English at the bottom. 25. Even a narrow rolling cart can serve as extra storage. Stick it in a small narrow space that wouldn't serve any use anyway. 26. A fold-down kitchen table can serve as an eating space or an extra counter while cooking. Overstock.com sells a similar table with storage. And, if you're handy, make your own corner drawers. Check a video link inside info to know more. 27. Specialized spaces. Move an outlet inside a cabinet to create the perfect storage place for small appliances. Consider venting and heat when placing a microwave or toaster oven inside a cabinet, or add extra counter space or a pull-out shelf. 28. At-a-glance organization. Make every inch count in a kitchen pantry. An over-the-door storage system is handy for keeping things you use on a regular basis. Store dry goods in clear containers, so it's easy to see what you have. Put similar items like packaged snacks and bread together and keep them in baskets with labels. Hang a shopping list on the door to keep track of what you need to replenish. 29. Take note. Put the inside of a cabinet door to use. Hang a clipboard on the back of the door with a list of what is kept in the cabinet. When you run out of something, it's easy to make a shopping list. 30. Divided drawers. Make the most of a deep drawer with a sliding insert that divides the space. Use it to keep supplies like sandwich bags, garbage bags, and foil in a central location. 31. Within reach. Use a cabinet next to the cooktop to store frequently used cooking spices and oils. Keep counter space free from clutter and hang spoons, spatulas, and strainers on a bar under the cabinet. 32. Order in the drawer. Save time looking for cooking utensils with a well-organized drawer. Find a storage insert that fits the space, and label each compartment to make it easy to put things where they belong. 33. Bonus storage. Turn unused space over the refrigerator into extra storage. A cabinet over the fridge is a great place to store items you don't need every day. Use open shelves to display dishes or collectibles. 34. Built-in storage. A built-in hutch is a convenient spot to store extra dishes, serving platters, and linens. Shallow drawers keep tablecloths, placemats, and napkins organized. 35. Freezer organization. Never dig for the last popsicle or lose a bag of frozen peas again. Organize your freezer like you would a pantry. Corral-like items in plastic bins, and label them for convenience. 36. Prep station. Chopping fruits, vegetables, and bread is easy with a dedicated cutting board. This pull-out cutting board features built-in knife storage below. Locate your prep area near a sink for easy cleanup. 37. Easy access. If cabinet space is limited, keep dishes you use on a regular basis on the counter. Here, a vintage crate turned on its side holds bowls, plates, and mugs. 38. Baking storage. If you do a lot of baking, keep all your supplies in one spot. Here, cookie sheets, cooling racks, and cutting boards are stored in a cabinet over a wall oven. Retrofit an existing cabinet with inexpensive dividers to keep everything organized. 39. Divide and conquer. Keep pots and pans in order in a deep drawer under a countertop. A sliding shelf keeps the drawer organized. Store pots in the lower level and lids above. 40. Hidden assets. Turn unused space below a built-in banquette into storage. Deep drawers are a convenient spot to stash extra table linens, placemats, and napkins. 41. Magnetic storage. Take advantage of a metal island by turning the outside into instant storage. Stick a metal shelf to the side of the island and use it to store frequently used spices, pot holders, and measuring spoons. 42. Order under the sink. Freshen up the cabinet under the sink with some quick and easy storage solutions. Line the bottom of the cabinet with pretty contact paper. Use clear containers to hold cleaning supplies like sponges, brushes, and dishwasher tablets. 43. Corner cabinet solution. Get the most out of corner cabinets with a pull-out Lazy Susan. Look for Lazy Susans that are designed without a center pole to maximize your storage capacity. 44. Spice storage. Keep spices neatly contained in a drawer. Arrange the containers in alphabetical order, so it's easy to find what you're looking for. Tricks for storing spices. And last, 45. Go to pantry. Store all your pantry staples in one convenient location. A floor-to-ceiling cabinet is divided into shelves, so nothing gets lost in the back of the cupboard. A tack board on the side of the pantry is a great place for posting notes, a calendar, and shopping lists. Stay there. As promised, this is 13 space-savvy ideas to store all your tiny spices. You probably need this more than you know. 1. Spice canisters. A ceramic canister set in a vintage take on a traditional spice set. These large containers are perfect for frequently used ingredients, and their cork lids protect against light and moisture. 2. Custom spice storage. Make a custom spice rack with individual tins that can be filled and customized to suit your tastes. Give ordinary spice tins a hint of flavor with personalized labels. Add flair with decorative contact paper, and use small cards to mark each container's contents. 3. Spice cabinet. If your kitchen lacks counter space, stash spices in an overhead cabinet or pantry. A 3-tier rack is simple to organize, allows for easy viewing, and enables plenty of storage. 4. Baking box. A small tray requires little counter space and groups frequently used baking ingredients in one compact location. When you are finished working, tidy up the tray and stow it away in a cabinet or drawer. 5. Simple spice storage. Secure herbs and spices with a magnetic rack. Small tins with clear lids make for simple sorting, and they're easy to handle. Bonus, a magnetic rack like this one can fit on the inside of a cabinet door, or along unused wall space. Anywhere you can hang a sheet of metal. 6. Spice tray. Use a tray to gather up all the spices you'll need to make a dish, and place it near your prep spot. You'll have everything on hand, and you won't have to run back and forth to your spice rack. 7. Spice storehouse. Keep frequently used spices at your fingertips by housing a rack inside the door of a kitchen cabinet. Replenish your stores from larger ingredient jars placed on the shelves. 8. Wall spice rack. A tiered spice rack that coordinates with your appliances looks great in the open. Its wall mount location frees up counter space. 9. Hanging tuff. A chrome rack and clear hanging containers keep frequently used spices within easy reach. 10. Drawer storage. Drawers are perfect for storing spices. They keep them close at hand when needed, but tucked out of sight when not. Label lids if the jars are standing upright, or label sides of jars if they're lying flat or tilted. 11. Straight and narrow. For spice storage, claim the thinnest of spaces, such as that below upper cabinets, at the end of a counter, or on the side of the island. The limited space keeps spices from hiding behind one another. 12. Lab results. Create easy access to your favorite spices by making them portable. Fill test tubes with spices and arrange in a wire holder. When spice levels get low, refill from original bottles, stored elsewhere in the kitchen. And 13. Rack them up. Keep frequently used spices at your fingertips by using a 2-tier hanging rack. Stick labels to jar tops to easily identify your spices when standing. That's it. It's time for closing. Press like, share, or comment on this video if we still have your attention. Or subscribe to let Google email you our new video every time we publish it. Thanks for watching.